What's up, everybody? It's time for another episode of Cooking with Napalm. Just threw some chicken on the grill, rounded up some questions that I've gotten recently, and I thought I'd go ahead and answer them right now. All of these actually have come up on videos of mine where I'm doing 20 rep squats, so that's kind of the theme for today. He says, Jed, looking to start with the 20 rep squat workout after my first powerlifting meet is done. Do you work up to your working 20 rep weight and do that set? Or do you hit heavier doubles and singles and finish with the 20? That's a good question, brother. And believe it or not, that is exactly what I do. From what I understand, a lot of people actually use the 20 rep squat set as their leg workout. And then they actually do multiple workouts of 20 rep squats per week. I do not do that. What I do is I do my multiple work sets, maybe 8 to 10 work sets of squats, generally ranging from singles to sets of 5. I'll get those done, and then I will load up my 20 rep squat weight and do that. So I use it as my squat finisher. And usually after I'm done there, I will do some other kind of Romanian deadlift or another hamstring exercise. That's what I've been doing for the last couple of months. Real simple, and if you want to get more information, there are a couple links that I can put here below that will tell you more about more of the classic 20 rep squat programs that are out there. I'm kind of doing my own version, I guess. Okay, so here's another one. This is a great way to train, but also potential for injury when you're pushing for the limits. Worked up to 30 by 235 a few years back and screwed my leg for a long time with them. Last reps, as my stance got worse, but just kept doing it. So anyone who tries this, I advise not to push too much too fast, though perhaps my problem was that I never really did squats at all before this type of training. So yeah, I think that person's got had a few problems there. They weren't experienced with squats, and they started doing this, and it sounds like they went up too quickly. So I would recommend anyone that does this. I wouldn't do 20 rep squats until you can probably get at least your body weight for maybe 10 reps, easy, and then try this out. And also when you're doing this, I would not start anywhere near your 10 rep max, like is often suggested. I would be more cautious. I always err on the side of caution with lifts such as this because I've had a history, if you will, of back injuries. So I go for a more cautious approach many times. I started out with 225 when I began doing 20 rep squats, and at the time my 10 rep max was probably 315, 325. After 9-10 weeks of doing this, I've just now hit the 335 level. So I was not worried about starting where everybody said you should. I was worried about being cautious and being successful in avoiding injury. So that's what I recommend. Another person says, once your form starts to falter, you should probably stop. Jed's form is usually pretty spot on when he's doing all his lifting. I don't think I'd be able to do 135 by 20, but I'm tall, skinny, and just started squatting at the beginning of this year. Again, you should have some experience here. I've been doing back squats since 1999 or so, so I've been in the game for a while. I understand proper technique and things along those lines. With that said, my technique is still not the best. I get hit on all the time by the form police that say I'm not going low enough, you're supposed to go ass to grass and all this stuff. Whatever. You're not going to see me doing that because of my back injuries. I do not care about going ass to grass. I'll leave that to everybody else to do. You can feel free to do that. I don't care. That's just how I do it. If they're high, they're a couple of inches high. I don't care. And someone says, animal. I can only imagine how your legs must feel. That was after my 335 set, and that was the sorest that I've been since the day one of this training. It really was. I think part of that was the fact that I had a nice kind of a school reunion to go to after that 335 workout. Wasn't hydrated very well and ended up, you know, a little bit hungover the next day. And I think that had something to do with my recuperative abilities, if you will. So if you're going to do 20 rep squats, I probably wouldn't go out and get wasted the night of the workout, brother. Alright, I hope it's been helpful me answering you these questions. Make sure to subscribe. And until the next episode of Cooking with Napalm, I hope all your training goes well. See you.